going to be my 35-week pregnancy update. I honestly can't believe that I'm almost 36 weeks pregnant and I'm almost done with this pregnancy. It's really hard to believe. It's crazy how much faster your other pregnancies go by than the first one that you have. So Sage is weighing about 6 pounds already. The appointment I did have back on Thursday did involve more monitoring as well as a visit with my actual doctor. And today I did go back to the doctor again as well, and I had more monitoring, just the monitoring done today. If you are new to my channel, I do go twice a week to the doctor's office. I do go for 2 monitoring appointments, which are the NSTs, and then I do also have an appointment with my actual doctor every week as well, due to having a high-risk pregnancy and high blood pressure. We did get some new info involving what our birth plan for Sage is going to be, since he is a breech baby. Sage is stuck in the frank breech position. I did explain more in my last 34-week pregnancy update video. He is pretty much stuck like this. His butt is down, his head is up in my ribs, and his legs are straight up next to his face. So he is unable to turn head down. They did say at this point it is very unlikely that he will have the ability to turn himself. I guess it has happened before, but it is very unlikely. So the plan all along was to induce me at 39 weeks due to having the high blood pressure and a high-risk pregnancy if I did not go into labor on my own before that. So the plan will still be to do a 39-week delivery if my labor has not already started on its own. We would just be doing a C-section instead of a vaginal birth. My doctor did also talk to me about how it is common for babies who are stuck in the frank breech position to be born with their legs kind of stuck up next to their head. And it may take them a little while to gain the ability to bring their legs back down. My doctor did say that when Sage is 1 month old, they will be doing an ultrasound on his hips to make sure he doesn't have any signs or any issues with them. If it seems like he might, due to being stuck in that position and not being able to straighten out his legs, that he will have to have a brace on his legs. I believe he said it was for about the first 6 months of his life, and I think then they'll check him periodically and they'll check him again. And it's all to prevent, he said, from him having basically hip dysplasia when he's 20 years old. I did read that a lot of babies end up having no issues with it. It just depends on how they are and when they're born and if they do or not. If they're like some babies, I heard, can bring their legs down a few hours later if they're born that way. And some don't. So we're not too worried about it. We're just going to wait and see what happens, but we are hoping for the best. When I was getting monitored back on Thursday, the machine was picking up my Braxton Hicks contractions every 3 minutes apart. I have been getting those a lot, just not really any pain with them at all. So I don't really pay attention to them. I pretty much ignore them, but they do come by every 3 minutes. So when the machine was picking them up, the nurse came in and she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, they're fine. They're not bothering me. It's tightening, but that's pretty much it." Sometimes when I get them at night, they do get a little crampy as well, but nothing bad, so it's nothing I've been concerned about. But I do get to kind of start watching them now, since if I do go into labor, I do have to go to the hospital, and then they have to confirm that he's still breech and that I would immediately get a C-section to get him out. On Thursday, my doctor did do that little swipe test thing they do for that group B strep, the bacteria, I think that's what it's called. To make sure that it's not there. I will probably find out this week what the results were. They do post it on, my doctor's office does post on a website, so I can always go in there and look as well. But I didn't have any issues with it the first time, not really too concerned about it. Since I was having practice contractions that close together for a certain amount of time, he did go ahead and check my cervix as well to make sure I wasn't dilating at all, since I was already there and he was already down there doing his business. So he went ahead and checked. And he said my cervix is closed and everything is still good, so no dilating going on. We would like to keep Sage in there as long as possible. Obviously, I'm almost 36 weeks, but we would like to keep him in there for as long as he can. Obviously, the longer he's in there, there's no way to tell if he's uncomfortable in this position or not. I'm sure he is. So I do feel very bad, especially because he tries so hard to turn a lot, and he's stuck. He can't. So I do feel a little bad, so I partly hope that he'll come a little bit sooner than 39 weeks so he's not uncomfortable anymore if he is. And then I also hope that he'll get the time in there that he does need in there, which is good for him. Sage has still been looking awesome at all the monitoring appointments as well as my doctor visits. There was a point back on Thursday where his heart rate did take a huge drop for a minute. Not a minute, like a couple seconds. And so my doctor did order another ultrasound that day just in case, just to check the fluid levels, just to make sure those were okay. And they did check them and they're high. They're very, very good, so no issues there. As for my blood pressure, it did start going back up again this past week or so. Last week it was okay. The past almost week it's been looking higher, about 140s, 150s over 90s. So it hasn't gone back down every time I've taken it. It was actually pretty okay today at the doctor's office. I have an electric cuff that you do Velcro on and it inflates and then it deflates and it takes it for you through a tube and then it reads the numbers to you. So I have been getting some higher numbers and I can kind of feel it in my body as well. So today it actually was lower. The lowest it's been in almost a week was today, which is pretty good. So I have been keeping an eye on that, and I have been having minor swelling starting up now. Nothing major though, so that's good as well. So yeah, it is confirmed right now that we will be doing a C-section by 39 weeks. So basically by a month from now, if he does not come on his own before then. I think that is pretty much it for my 35-week update. Nothing else new going on. He looked great at the appointment today on the monitoring. Moving around a lot, his heart looked good, everything looked good today. We are so excited to meet him. So we're on that last little stretch, so we're so excited for him to get here. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my 35-week belly. Take this off because I think it's in the way. Alright. This is my 35-week belly with the shirt down. Alright, and this is shirt up. My 35-week belly. His head's sticking out completely over here. It's all lopsided. And thank you guys so much for watching my update. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos and updates. Thank you guys again, and I will see you in my next update or video. Bye guys.